Namaste, Masters. I'm your meditation coach, Ayyappa, Pindi. Thanks to my Guruji, Brahma, Shri Pitama, Patriji, and all the Pyramid Spiritual Societies movement. Today, again, we are connecting to do three things. One is meditation. Second, sharing of spiritual experiences. Third, learning some new points from the books. I firmly believe these three principles, which always work for me. If you ask me what is the one thing which I have learned from these 16 years in spirituality, I will firmly say remembering is the one thing we should always do every day. We all know we are soul beings, but we are existing inside a physical body. So the physical body has a lot of dominance in this particular third dimension. So it's a must and sure for us to remember every day that we are not the bodies, we are souls. That is the first exercise you must do the moment you wake up in the morning. Just close your eyes and remember, I am a soul being existing in the physical body, and everything here is just experiences. We are here for experiences. We are not here to cry, lament. We are not here to pinpoint someone. We are not here to create hell. The heaven and hell doesn't exist in any dimension. It exists inside our heads. Every day can be blissful only if you decide to be. I'm going to introduce today a great master. His name is Shivabalayogi, also called as Shivabalayogi. He's born and brought up in Andhra Pradesh, the sea coastal. I'll tell you what happened in his young childhood. He has written so many books on Viveka Chudamani, Beyond Bliss, The Supreme Path. At least read one or two books of his, so you will understand and connect to his divine presence. When he was at the age of 14, he was playing along with his 11 more friends near the seashore. All of a sudden, he went into trance, and something happened there where only he could see, but none of the 11 friends saw that. They were all eating jackfruits, and all of a sudden, when he ate that jackfruit, his whole body got shivered. Then when he saw the hands, it was full of light. And when he saw above, there was a huge black color Shivalinga, which again broke into two pieces, and a yogi came walking down. He was young and energetic with all the ash in his body. His guru came there and he kept his thumb finger in the third eye part of Shivabalayogi. And later he kept the hands on his heads. Immediately after that, Shivabalayogi went into very deep trance and went into meditation. I won't call this as meditation. I would rather call this as tapas. Because for next 20 hours, he did not open his eyes. The master's presence and his grace has made this guy go into deep trance or deep yoga samadhi sthiti, that is no thought stage, for 20 hours straight. His friends initially thought he was bluffing, playing. Later they understood something seriously happening. They brought the people from the village. They also tried to wake him up. Nothing helped. They carried him to the house. And after 20 hours, Shivabalayogi got very mild conscious. And immediately after that, he walked again to that same place where he got that divinity and the trance, and he went back there and again he sat in meditation. He became very popular because at the young age, he went into deep samadhi state, which is even tough for the people who practice it for many years. Later, he formed organizations. He traveled all over the world. He initiated a lot of his followers. And thus, he became very popular, especially in Andhra Pradesh. Today, we will learn some of his quotations. There is no need to run away to the caves or the forest to perform sadhana. If you do, still your mind's old tendency will follow you. If you are a householder, then follow the path and at home perform your sadhana. Your 1 hour of meditation every day, that will guide you. I'll ask one question to all of you that many people we come across, or even sometimes, even me in the childhood, when I got vexed off with my life, I always thought, let me run to Himalayas. But have you ever thought, what are we going to do after going there? We don't know what is the right meditation technique. We don't have a guru. We don't know anything, but everybody just want to go there. But Shivabalayogi clearly says, if you are planning to go, then it should be for sadhana. But that same sadhana, you can do it in the home. You don't need to run to find a cave. You don't need to run in order to find a forest. Not necessary. Totally unnecessary. You can just perform the same in your house by doing all your duties. Because even if you go leaving all these things, your mind will be still carried with you. There's no point doing that. If you are a samsari, there's a saying, nirvana will be attained through samsara. Because this samsara is the only divine thing that is found in the earth. We cannot go against the nature. The nirvana will be attained through samsara, not by running away from the physical life. You have to face all the day-to-day challenges, do all your samsara dharma, yet go into deep meditation and attain the state of samadhi. If you do meditation, dhyana means it is what 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. You do 20 hours or you continuously do for days or months. It is called tapas. Do it for a smaller, shorter period. Shorter version of tapas is dhyana. Longer version of the dhyana is tapas. It's not different. The second quote says, whether in the kingdom or in the forest, the king will not lose his nature. Yes, he is the same. Whether he's in the kingdom on his throne or when he's in the forest on the ground, he is same. There's no change. In the same way, a yogi, whether in solitude or in the midst of people, is always a yogi. The outside will not affect his inside because he has gathered the strength and he found the technique to control his mind. The outer cannot impact, the outer cannot bring any changes in the inner. When a person sits in meditation, struggling still to get rid of all the thoughts, he is in the first stage called dhyani. Later, once he catches hold of his mind and always remains empty, then he evolves himself as yogi. Yogi Pilot Baba, who is he? He has caught hold of his mind, the zero mind, samadhi state. Once your third eye opens, you become a rishi. And you see all your past life. And then you will be able to see everybody's past life, then you become a Rajarshi. Then if you understand the secret behind the entire universe, Brahmagnana, then you are a Brahmarshi. These are the 5 stages. So, a yogi, whether he is alone, whether he is in the crowd, nothing will change his inside. It's all same for him. The outer chaos or outer silence will not affect his inner. Such a beautiful saying. The other one, all those who can find their own faults always becomes great. But those who spend their life simply in finding faults with others belittle themselves. It is very, very easy to keep on finding faults in others. But that direction of looking into imperfection of others has to be towards inner. The search of God, we are doing it inside. The search of truth, we are traveling inside. the search of faults also has to happen only inside. If you want to become great, if you want to grow, find your own faults. How you are going to find your own faults? You have to be very, very aware in every given situation. Because situations is examinations. One person doing meditation for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, whenever he speaks, he always says, I am not the body, I am the soul. But when a situation comes and somebody close to him dies, then he must analyze, is he really sticking to the words what he speak, or is it only the words? That situation will teach him or show him his tan, man, and the actions, the mind, the speech, and the actions. Is it aligned, or he is only fooling himself? I've seen people who speaks that money is not great, but when it comes to the real world, they are not ready to spend money. What you speak, you need to think the same and you need to act the same. Otherwise, you are not fooling others, you are fooling yourself. You belittle yourself. Those who spend their life simply finding faults with others belittle themselves. It means you have downgraded yourself. Find the light in others, find the light in every situation. That's all. Whatever you see, that will be shown. If you want to see the problems in others, even that will be shown. If you want to see the light in others, that will be shown. The choice is yours. Finding faults in others is what we are trained from the childhood. The most funny thing that used to happen in my childhood is whenever I go to my native place, as one of the relatives' house, they used to have a dog. I'm very fond of that dog. Whenever I go, I ensure I go and play with the dog. Sometimes in summer when I go, my grandmother says, go to their house, play with the dog. I'll be very happy. I go every day, I play with the dog. The next summer when I go, my grandmother says, you should not go to their house. I ask why? She says, there is a quarrel between these two families. I say, so what? I love the dog, I'll go and play. So they said, no, you should not go, there's a quarrel happening. But still, without telling them, I go. And when I go there, they show the red faces. I still don't understand, even today, what have I done? Between two people in some family happens, the entire hierarchy has to divide. That's totally nonsense. I ignore because it's between me and the dog. I go there, they can't say get out. So I go play with the dog and come back. It's very funny. Two people have problems. They expect the entire family cycle or the entire family branch not to talk with the other branch. And next summer I go, they are friends. Another summer they are enemies. I don't understand. So finding fault in others is very, very easy, my friends. But it is going to belittle yours. But finding faults inside you is going to make you great. Point out the fingers towards you. Like how we search the God inside, how we search our past lives inside, how we search the truth inside, you have to start traveling inside. That is the only way you become a great soul. Such a beautiful words from Shivabalayogi ji. He has written so many books. Everybody must read at least one or two books. Write it down, his name, some of his books. And don't ask anybody which book I should read among all. Just read the titles and start listening to your intuition. Your intuition will definitely say, read this book, this title. Go ahead with that. You must start trusting yourself. I still remember one miracle that happened in my life. All of a sudden, I stood from my chair when I was working in Infosys. I started walking. My mind doesn't have the control of the body. Some higher force has taken over. So I was walking. I was just observing as if somebody is walking. But my own body went down. It walked for 5 minutes. I went into a bookstore. I went to the one book rack. My hand exactly went on to the one book it picked. When I saw that book is about Buddha, I took a small chair, read half of the book there within 1 hour. So when you trust your instincts, when you trust yourself, things will happen through you. I 100% follow my intuitions. I never use my mind. I know my intellect is much more powerful than the mind. So why should I use my mind? I use my mind for small calculations, small things, but I am always connected with my intuition because that guides me much more better. It has a spiritual value in everything I do. When I go to a hotel, when I see a lot of food items, my eye goes to one particular item, not my mind. Many times, only that will be tasting better, everything else will be not good. And people around me, they go with their mind, they eat everything. They say nothing is good, but whatever you have selected is good. It always happens to me. When I want to choose among two or three, I just keep my mind empty and my energy goes and connects and check. And my eyes automatically goes to the right one. Sometimes I get rejected. I say, so I'm not eating anything and I'm not meeting anybody. You must develop that because everybody has that capability, not only me. I'm nothing great. I trained myself not to use the mind much. That's all I did. And I trained much to use my instincts, intuition much. A lot of people call me, but I always tell them WhatsApp me first. But sometimes I pick somebody's calls. It always happens without my mind working. So when there is a real need, that happens automatically. Not one or two. Every day there will be one or two. Something like this. In every route I travel, every word I speak, every book I choose, every master I choose, everything happens through me. So I'll be very much anxious and excited to see what is going to unfold today. Rather than using my mind, I'll ensure I don't use my mind. Because you quickly choose because you are afraid. I don't go with any preparation for any classes. People around me, they always know. I just pick a master, copy paste their quotes, and I read when I'm doing the session. I don't even read it before. There's no preparation for me. This is not an examination. From my childhood, I used to hate when I tried to prepare and present. No, I'm not that. My intuition directly goes and pick a master. I take his photograph. There'll be 3 quotations. I'll just copy paste and I just relax. And during the session, along with you, I read that. That is the extreme way I work. If you are well prepared before, the more you prepare before, it means the more you are afraid. Sorry to say this. Because the mind wants to be well prepared because it is afraid. What if I forget? I went to one of the sessions. I didn't speak anything. Everybody was looking at me. I said, sorry, nothing is coming. So let's meditate and disperse. That's it. They did it. And sometimes for hours the speech comes. Sometimes it comes only for 10 minutes. It's okay. What is necessary comes. If you are only working with what your mind says, you will never be able to fulfill yourself or others. Go with the flow. Such a wonderful experience. Everybody has that capability. If you are a human body, if you have a human body, you have that capability. You have to first trust yourself. If you have a book, if you have a very problem, close your eyes and open a page. Let your eyes go to some page. Read it, you'll find the answer there. Thousands of people have told me, yes, it worked. Because your intuition works. Don't go with your mind. Just go keep a book, close your eyes and open a page. Let your eye automatically go. You read it, you will find the solution there. There are many, many ways to always seek guidance. There's nothing wrong in seeking guidance from others or books or some videos or experiences. We need not be self-developed all the times. We can always seek help from others. I always wait to see through which book, through which video, through which master, or through which even my child, any message I will receive today, any guidance I will receive today. We have to keep open our mind very broad. Then you always receive. I'll tell you one example. I was traveling to Bombay, Mumbai. I was in the airport. I checked in. I was at the gate. The gate was open. I showed the ticket. I was just waiting for the bus to be boarded. I was about to get into the bus. And the helper staff, they are not supposed to actually talk with any of the customers. I mean, the passengers. To my surprise, there's one fellow, I don't know, for some reason he's frustrated. He looked at me and said, being good is okay, sir, but being too good is not okay. He said that twice and then he went back to his duty. But it's a definite message for me because I was being too good to some clients. So all the trip, the travel, I was just thinking that a right message has come to me at the right moment. Then later I changed the way I was working. Things became better. Being good is okay, being too good is not okay. You see, who is he? But some master walks in, they give the right message to us at the right moment. So, as so many messages I receive every day, the more open you are, you always receive. Thank you, friends. So, let's meditate for some time and then we will read all the comments and we will listen to nice experiences from one of the great masters, the transformational life experience today. So, kindly sit in meditation. For people who are new, let me explain the procedure. You can clasp all the fingers into fingers, cross your legs, or you are sitting in a sofa or chair, cross your feet. You can even stretch your legs and cross your feet. Take a good support of the back. The back need not be straight. And close your eyes. Remove the spectacle if you have any. Close your eyes. Be with your normal, natural breath. Your breath is your guru. Be with your breath. Don't open your eyes. Ignore all the thoughts. Be with your breath. Be with your breath. Don't open your eyes. Final 10 minutes. Don't open your eyes. Be with your natural breath. Ignore all your thoughts. Okay, masters. Kindly place your both hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly open your eyes. Thank you very much. So tonight at 10 and tomorrow morning at 5, let's again connect for group meditation, music meditation. Do not miss. And always kindly subscribe to the channel if you are not and be a part of the WhatsApp group. The WhatsApp number is in the description below. Thank you very much. So today we have one of our greatest enlightened masters, Darshana ji. Let us hear from her. I welcome her to our YouTube channel. Let us hear and get inspired how meditation and energies have taken actively a role in our life. Namaste, Darshana ji. Hello.
Namaste. Pranam to Ayyappa sir. So this is Darshana. I have done my schooling in Kittur Sainik School, Belgaum district, and then I did my PUC in Export PU College, and then I did my engineering, civil engineering in RV College of Engineering, Bengaluru. I recently graduated in 2020, so I'm a fresh graduate from RBC, and now I'm preparing for UPSC Civil Services. So, how I came into meditation is my family, they used to go to Pondicherry, and we used to follow Shri Aurobindo. So I had read lots of books about Aurobindo, and then later in my life, I read about Osho, Jiddu Krishnamurti. I was like very, very much influenced by all of these people, but then I could not get the essence of what they were saying. So it was, I just used to read it. It was bookish, but it was never, there was no manifestation of that energy through me. So that is when I started exploring for the ways. And I got to know, many yoga schools and all of that. But everybody emphasized on the, you have to sit straight and all of that. But I never, that was never in consonance with my idea. And finally, once my mom took me to Dr. Jivandar Kedappa sir, he is my meditation teacher. So when I said about all these things to him, there were lot many things going on. There were lot many. I was entangled in so many things. So when I said about this, he said there is solution for all of this. You have to do Anapanasati meditation. I didn't know about Anapanasati. I had just read about it, the Buddha's method of enlightenment, all of that. So when I started meditating, he gave me the challenge. Darshana, you should do 6 hours of meditation daily. I was like, 6 hours? Is that even possible? And then I slowly started doing. I did the meditation, and I along with that I was doing Swadhyaya also. Actually, Swadhyaya played a lot of important role in my whatever development. So basically, I was good at studies and I used to score well. I was lost in the rat race. So I was, there was success in my life, but there was no peace. So I was finding for that, and I got to the Anapanasati. I started meditating, and the biggest transformations which have happened in me are first, I used to get jealous of other people. You know, if somebody is better than me, I used to feel, oh no, no, I have to reach that. I used to compare myself, so that was there. I used to read in books that it's not good, but still, that was happening. I could not control myself. I used to compare, and I used to, start cribbing over my negativities. So that was the thing. That is one of the things which I got over, and now I'm happy with everybody. I'm happy with myself, and etc. I'm happy with everybody. So that is gone. And earlier I used to eat egg, so I stopped that completely. I stopped that, and now I'm actually turning into vegan. So, and then other thing is now I detach myself. I just do the things. I give my 100% to everything I do, but then I detach. There's no attachment. I don't. If it does not go well, I just learn a lesson and move on. There's no attachment to that. There's no oh, I didn't do well. So such things are not there. When I give my 100%, one or the other things will happen. So I'm not attached to the results. I just move on, and yeah, that has played an important role. And then one of the things which happened to me in after PUC, I got actually a medical seat. But then my thoughts were, should I actually join medicine? Because what I had read is meditation can cure everything. If you do meditation properly and a proper diet can make a great deal of difference in your life. So I never wanted to just give tablets to people, and I never wanted to spend all my life doing that. So that's why I didn't go for medical. I chose engineering, and then now I'm doing preparation for UPSC. So these are the transformations which I have gone through. And then sometimes what happens is nowadays I get into deep meditation, and I meet, like I feel I'm meeting people. If I want to meet a person, I meet them during my meditation, and I feel, oh, I have met them. Nice. There's no physically. I need not go to that place and meet them. So here in meditation session, whatever my wish is to meet somebody or to meet Patriji, for example. So I meet them, I talk to them. So that is how it happens. So I feel, oh, okay, they're there with me, they're guiding me. So that is the experience I have had. And now my power of intuition has grown so much. I can actually make out if this is going to happen or no, if this is good for me or no, if this is actually going to be materialized or no. So such things I have, I don't know, I just feel it, and they happen. So there's no doubt in that. So that power has increased a lot. So now my main aim is to meditate always. First comes meditation, then comes my other studies and all that. First comes meditation, and then to spread meditation. That is what. When I asked Devendra sir, so what is the uh, what do you want? Something is Guru Dakshina or something like that. Then he said me, there's no need of that Darshana. You just have to spread meditation. That is all I want. So basically now, when I read so many books and all this, I get to know there is, rather than reading, you have to go through it. You have to meditate. That's what I have understood. And when he used to say that, I used to like, oh, okay, chill. Let me say some of my friends, But then my friends never used to listen to me. But then I said, sir, again, sir, no, some people don't listen to me if I say meditate and all of that. Again, he said, you should be in that position where once if you say, people start, following. That level you should reach. So basically, what he said is, I used to point out at others. It's not happening because of her, because of him. So I, started self introspection, and now I don't feel like complaining. And even if I say once, people start, oh, there is something in her, they understand. So that is the change I have seen. So yeah, this is my experience shortly. This sums my experience. Thank you, sir.
Very nice, Darshana ji.
Yes, sir.
So very fantastic to see all your evolution. And Ketapa ji is very close to me.
Yeah.
We worked together for many years. I met even last month once in PMC Kannada studio
Okay.
here. I'm very happy that you got the right guidance from the great master at
Yes,
your
sir.
young age, and your experiences are really inspiring. Thank you very much for coming here
Yeah.
and inspiring all of us today. May your work continue.
Thanks.
Thank you all. Look at the young energies when they meditate at the young age. They're very, very much full of clarity. Should I take the medical seat or no? Look at what guts she has. She like meditation is anyway curing. What is the point me taking medical seat? So she's very clear what to choose, what not to choose. There's always a big question, yes or no, in all of our lives. And when her intuition power is increased, she can easily choose. Such a great master. So let's look into some of the comments. Master, being a family woman, can we still open third eye or destined to take another birth? I'm a family man. I meditated. I took care of all my needs in the family, a job. Still, my third eye is activated. It is nothing to do. The quality of meditation is very important, along with the quantity of meditation. During the 1 hour meditation on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, why not have a little music along with meditation like Brahma Mukta? Yes, we can. But my concept is anyway, we have music in the night and the morning. Why not have silence meditation? Because everybody is used to music meditation. I'm not saying no, even me. But sometimes the silence meditation will help us to go deep inside us, to really check whether we have thoughts in the zero zone. All the yogis in the Himalayas or in the caves, forest, they don't have any musics there except the nature music. So this is another small thing where I always experiment, but people are loving it. Okay, Sonaya ji, you have replied to Sugan Singh. Okay, very nice. But our level of sadhana being in samsara will not be as great of yogis. So how to open the third eye? The realization is much more bigger. So family woman can become a brahmarshi. Yes. Their meditation of 10 hours is equivalent to us meditating 1 hour, being in the family, in the city, in the chaos. You understand that point? If you don't have problems, you can sit for hours in meditation. You have full of works, full of problems. Still, if you are able to meditate, that is 10 times more powerful than what they attain in that Himalayas. I'm telling that because I was in Himalayas in my previous birth. And why I am again born? You are a more dedicated master. Thank you, Padmaji. Neerjaji, I have observed that you give different explanation in different language for the same code. Listen to your Tamil, Telugu, English session on the topic extempore. Thank you, ma'am. I always improvise on what I speak, and I always channel what is essential for this particular part of crowd, not about the language. I'm very happy you're attending all the 3 sessions. Yes, this is a silence meditation stage. That's why you're not able to hear anything. Sorry for that. Maltiji, great experience. Darshana Master, thanks for inspiring us. Very nice experience, Darshana Master. Wonderful, inspiring. Maltiji, thank you, Ayyappa, for the great session. Vidyaji, thank you, Darshana Master, for sharing and inspiring all with your experiences. Thank you very much, friends and masters. So let me wind up here. A big thanks to Shivabalayogi ji and also Darshana for great sessions today. We'll again connect tonight and tomorrow for meditation music. Until then, signing off, your meditation coach Ayyappa Pindi. Thank you. Namaste. Bye-bye.